warning, system overload.
Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at Tomtoc's 5.5 liter daily sling. This is a really cool sling. It's got like a really nice tech wear aesthetic. Kind of blends in with the urban environment. It's made of 1680D Cordura. It also houses things like Duraflex buckles, different mesh pockets, all YKK zippers with DuraGuard on them. This is like a really nice little sling if you're looking to carry a larger set of like stuff with you. This is really nice, and even has like a really nice little built-in carry handle too. So let's jump in and take a look at it. I've been carrying this over the last couple of days. I took it to the mall, I took it out for a hike. I took it kind of just jumping around, and I went for a little run with it just to check it out and see how it worked out, and it really performed very well. So like I said, the outside is completely covered in this 1680D Cordura, all the YKK zippers. And this allows you to throw this in a suitcase and just use it as a tech pack, which I really like. And it's very convenient. It does have a really nice carry handle on the top that's padded. And the sling does have little cinch straps on the side if you want to connect your keys or whatever, but there's more than enough organization inside of here to really kind of just allow you to organize everything on the inside of the sling. It has a front compartment here that's kind of underneath this here with a little YKK zipper, blue pull here attached to it, and a little rubber piece on the end to keep it from getting frayed. It's just a nice touch for the durability over time. There is a large, wide opening on the top of the sling here that has not one, but two YKK zippers, so that you can kind of open this from either direction, which is also really nice. And on the back side of this, you'll see there's actually a hidden pocket as well. And I love these for travel or just being in an urban environment in general. Like if I'm gonna ride the subway or something, I wanna put my cards, my passport, my cash, whatever I'm carrying in my back pockets under the back of my sling because it's against my back. And I love slings because you can just slide these things around and you don't have to take them off when you travel. And that's when a lot of people lose their stuff. As far as the strap is concerned, it's really, really well designed, and it has a lot of padding on both sides. And it gives you enough clearance for the buckles to fit through the padding so that you don't get the buckles contacting your shoulder. Even with a full loadout, including my iPad mini, extra camera, batteries, battery packs, and other goods in there, I don't feel this at all. Also, it does have these proprietary quick release buckles on it that are nice. They just allow you to clip this back on really easy and off. And it also acts as a pivot point so that if you wish to readjust the sling once it's on your body, you can do so. Now, I've been carrying mine quite high up on my shoulder here, so if I can get it over the mic. And it's large enough to cover your whole shoulder and your sternum, which is really important once the sling gets heavier. And it also allows you to have it up as close or as high as you want on your body. And of course, I also love these because if you're wearing a jacket with hood on it, you don't have to fight this over the hood. You can just detach this and you're ready to go. So I'm gonna remove the strap for now, and we'll take a look and see what's inside the actual sling here. So in the front compartment, it's large and it has a really nice high visibility blue interior. And I have a couple of different things in here I'll show you. I keep an everyday padded notebook in here. I have some wet wipes in here because I'm constantly making a mess. Advil here. I really do like this because it's a larger sling, so I can carry a lot more in here. I do keep some Tums in here as well, and some hand sanitizer because, as always, I'm trying to be clean. And take this. This is really nice, like if you're going to go to an expo or a show where you're going to be touching a lot of things, boats, motorhomes, bikes, cars, whatever. You can just bring this, and it allows you to get in and out of areas really tightly without having to worry about a backpack, but you can also carry all the stuff you need. On this side, I have a new charger that I've been working on. This is the INIU charger, but it's really nice. It's a 10,000 milliamp digital display charger. It has two USB-A's, USB-C, and it also has a built-in phone holder, which is actually really cool, and it works quite well. So you just kind of put this down, and it has a little phone holder here so you can watch your movies if you want to do that. Really nice. Got this on Amazon. I've just been testing this out, but it works great with the sling. There's also enough room to carry my cable as well. I carry a braided USB-C cable. This is just the Apple brand one. And I also have on a key lanyard here a bunch of keys. So I have my car keys, my apartment keys, and this little Victorinox, what do you call it? It's like a little Swiss Army knife, pocket knife. These are super handy. I like these because they have tweezers on them. You get a splinter underneath your fingernail like I did once. You won't have to be running to a grocery store to find some tweezers. You can just pull it out with this. So a lot of stuff here in the front compartment. Inside is a high visibility blue interior. There are 2 pockets, 1, 2, and they're quite deep. And there's also a key lanyard here. And I love the way that Tomtoc does their lanyards where they put a little swivel keychain on it. It's also got a nice matte finish on it, and it's spring loaded, so you're not losing your keys. Very, very nice. Like I said, huge compartment here for your front stuff. It's also pleated. If you can take a look here, you see there's some depth to this pocket. And so you can actually get a lot of stuff in here if you wanted to, put this something else that's like a larger bulk item here. These back pockets are actually quite flat along the back of the sling. And so you could do that. But it seemed to work really, really well for me. And I really like having this zipper kind of garaged underneath this flap so I don't have to worry about stuff getting into the zipper. Now moving on to the main compartment here, you can see that this sling opens really, really wide. The zippers come all the way down to the side here. And that just allows you to get like a lot of access. So you can get a lot of access into this bag. Again, you'll see that high visibility blue interior in here. I like the high visibility blue interior. I know a lot of people like that orange. I think it's a little played out, and to be honest, I just like the blue. It's a little more techy feeling to me, especially like, just like little items of tech here. See, they have those little blue accents in them. A lot of my tech stuff is like that, and I just like the way it goes with everything else. So inside of here, along the back wall, you'll see a large pocket for your iPad, and it will carry an iPad mini. It will not carry an iPad Pro. If this was a little bit bigger and a little bit deeper, this would be cool because you could carry an iPad Pro with this. Tomtoc, there is a market for people who want to carry these as a regular iPad sling. So if you had like the ability to get it a little bit deeper, same width is great, but just a little bit deeper to fit a larger iPad, you could, but I love to read on this. This is the iPad that I take around the most for notes, especially in coffee shops, buses, places where it's a little bit more condensed. You can do light photo editing on this, but I will usually move to an 11-inch iPad Pro if that's the case. Get a better look at this pocket here, which I also carry my AirPods in. Here, these are the AirPods Pros. I like traveling with these. I know a lot of people like larger like earbuds, AirPods, over-the-ear ones specifically, but I really like something like this. It's small, it's lightweight, and it doesn't take up a lot of space in the sling, so I'm kind of partial to the idea of traveling with something that's a little bit smaller. Inside here, you'll see that there's a large pocket, and on the side, it's elastic here, and it just allows this pocket to expand and contract. So again, this is really, I believe, meant for like a Nintendo Switch or other gaming systems that are long like that, but it works really, really well. It's padded, and it does have a padded kind of bottom on it to keep it from hitting the ground, your devices from hitting the ground should you drop this sling. Now, just forward of that large pocket, there are 2 mesh pockets right here and here. And as you can see, my RX one, no, this is actually a ZV-1, almost came sliding out. But I like to carry a regular camera. This sling, if you're into technology or like you like to actually create little things, that with more than just a cell phone, this is really good. It's quickly being replaced by the Osmo Pocket, which you guys can actually see some footage of me walking through the mall here and also jumping over some rocks in a little bit. But it has 2 mesh pockets here that are better for carrying larger items. So I also like to tuck my wallet in there. I have a pretty thick everyday wallet, and if you're going to be carrying it, I'd rather just carry it inside the sling. Now, with that being said, that pocket does kind of fold flat against here, and you have a large amount of room. There's a ton of room in this thing. So if you're somebody like me who likes to break up things that they're carrying into little pouches, then that's a really nice like kind of solution for you. So Maxpedition makes these like little tiny pouches in different sizes. That's a micro, and this is actually a mini. And inside of here, and this allows me to make my systems modular depending on what I'm doing. And this sling is large enough to actually fit them inside the sling. On the back side of the sling, we have a mesh pocket that goes the entire width of the sling. And inside of that pocket, I actually like to carry a few different things. So I have my small rig SD card. Basically just houses all my SD cards, but it's good for traveling because it's super thin. I like to carry these along with me. I have not invested in a NAS yet, and so, you know, it is what it is. I'm rocking this thing right now. I'm just getting into the point where I'm looking at cameras that shoot in higher frame rates. So with that being said, though, I do carry 2 of these. This is an older G drive, and this also fits in that mesh pocket because it's so large. And you can see through it, and it does have a good amount of stretch inside of it. The Sling also has a handle on the bottom here too. I don't want to forget to mention that, where you can kind of grab this from the back side, or you can attach this to another handle or something if you wanted to keep this in place somehow. I like when they give you a few options just to kind of round out the different ways you can mount these. A lot of times I have really weird uses for these. It's either going in a bag, or for my work, I have a company car, and so I end up accessing this as kind of like a second little like utility bag. And I attach these to the headrest of the passenger seat so I can get in and out of there and grab my stuff, and my stuff's not floating all around the car. So these work out really well for that kind of thing. So the last one here is the rear access pocket, and this is where I like to keep, obviously, my passports, my cash, stuff like that. So again, just, you know, you keep your passport in there, some cash in there, and it will also fit a full-size phone in there if you guys are, you know, wanted to, you know, put your phone in there or whatever. If you're riding a motorcycle or whatever with this, that's a great place for that kind of stuff. The back pocket is just a large dump pocket, but I don't really need any organization in there. I don't want any key keepers. The flatter it is, the lower profile it is, so that if you don't want to use it, I know a lot of people every day are just not utilizing that pocket, or they just have documents, like a little slim notebook in there, and that's good. And it just kind of stays out of the way. And the way that the zipper is designed here, it allows the zipper to go inside of this, and so it's not pressing on your back, and it presents a flat profile. This is one of the nicest slings I've had in a while. So the Tomtoc, thank you for sending this out. I hope you guys found value in this. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you want one of these, you can check it out in the link below. See you later.
All phases complete.